Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan says he's cancelling plans to visit Israel because of its, in his words, inhumane war in Gaza. We're joined now by Jasper Mortimer in Siirt in Turkey. Jasper, can you give us a bit of the background to this statement that Erdogan made today?
Yes, Israel's attacks on Gaza have provoked a storm of indignation in Turkey. There have been demonstrations outside the Israeli embassy in Ankara, outside the Israeli consulate in Istanbul, and the demonstrators have been accusing President Erdogan of not doing enough against Israel. They want him to throw the Israeli ambassador out of the country. And in the past 13 years, the Israeli ambassador to Turkey has twice gone home. Now, these demonstrators are Erdogan's voters. And so what Erdogan is trying to do in today's statement to his parliamentary caucus is to condemn Israel, to take steps against Israel, such as cancelling his trip there, to do everything except actually break diplomatic relations with Israel. It was significant that today he said Turkey had no problem with Israelis, no problem with the Israeli state, but their government's attacks on Gaza must stop. And in the same vein, on Saturday, Erdogan's party is convening a mass rally in Istanbul in support of the Palestinians, and Erdogan will address that rally.
Yeah, I think we have a soundbite of him as well, Jasper. He also said that he would not qualify Hamas as a terrorist organisation. I think we can listen to some of what he said.
Hamas is not a terrorist organisation. It's a group of liberators and mujahideen fighting to protect their land and their citizens.
So that was Erdogan speaking. Now, Jasper, while we have you on the line, there is a second, not quite unrelated development in Turkey's attitude to Sweden's membership of NATO. Can you tell us what's going on? There's been a development on that.
Yes, on Monday, Erdogan sent a bill to the parliament for the ratification of Sweden's accession to NATO. It's now before the Parliament's Foreign Affairs Committee, but Erdogan's party and its allies have a majority in Parliament, so there's no doubt that that bill will pass. It's a major goal of Turkey's foreign policy at the moment to persuade the US Senate to approve the sale of F-16 fighter bombers to Turkey. President Joe Biden has approved the Turkey's purchase of those fighter bombers. But US senators have been holding it up because they're accusing Turkey of blocking Sweden's accession to NATO. So he's going to get the NATO ratification through Parliament. And after that, it'll only be Hungary of NATO's membership that hasn't ratified Sweden's accession. And at the same time, Erdogan knows that if he were to break relations with Israel, that would also risk alienating the US senators whose votes he now needs.